Boss one. Title agenda deko yeyo. Pikole. Want deko we are joined by Tadeko. Okay, we still live, eh? We are the YouTubers meeting. We are trying to test something. So I'm here to love, eh? I think to be cool, I don't know whether against the live or whether again. Okay, it's on.
Nomanya nti nina kamera yoba nina esimu nina kamera nina computer then nsobola okusavinga time eguli ewe liba lize oba lyachadi postman oba lyabaani kiba kikola ki kiba kikuyamba nti you have that software on a computer which is going to make it like nga software yo agenda kuchanguya mangu nomanya nti kati nina employee ali wano oba omuntu anyambako but I have good software which can help me save time. Yeah, buying that was buying equipment. Another thing is that subscribe or follow other pages, stock channels in the same niche. Being a kwezo pages over channels over Facebook pages nga muli mu niche yemu, tugeze nti oba muli mu sports, you have to be with some community around which is in sports. Watch it again nti ojayo content eri nokola like oba waliwo akaguddewo oba Ronaldo bamulese mu Manchester United nganze wagizi wa Manchester yawomba nkola ki ndi musanyufu naye awo obanga like information ogifunye mu bwangu obwekitalo bwoba subscribing oba no following, so it's like cooperation nti oli noli mwenna like mu cooperating, you're in the same society, so you have to subscribe to fellow YouTubers or fellow channel holders. Yeah, that was the fourth one. The fifth one is set up an office. Set up office like a home studio or an office studio. There's a man Taliwo, Madov Taliwo, divorce. Taliwo. Kakati divorce namulabirako like some time ago. Nayenze sinaba chipa, but I still have the passion. Nayenga bwoba taddewo tugeze obaka office ngako nogamba nti kano ka office kankasasula emitwalo gyange 10 buli mwezi oba emitwalo 5 buli mwezi, tewewanika nnyo kubanga oyinza okwewanika n'okola ki n'ogwa. Ofuna ka office nga kali nearby nogamba nti let me install my computer, the microphone and everything, so buli ekigwawo you can even live stream. Buli ekigwawo no live streaming mangu awo nekikola ki nekigwa awo kiba kitegeeza nti no wakawo omukozi mu budde. So okugira office eyo kiyamba era kisevingira ddala nnyo nga bw'okiwulira, ate kiyambako nti ofuna ne bano abaagala like bugigs nabwo oba osobola okukola ki obufuna if you have an office.
Roger,
yes?
can I ask, are you doing this now full time or you're still doing your business?
Me?
Yeah.
Let me tell you now. Nali ntunda byalani. I was selling sewing machines and repairing them in Chiembe.
Yeah.
So when my channel grew up, I said, I no longer need this. So I departed from sewing machines and what. But still, I still have that idea. Watch it again. Nsobola okuddayo wenkola ki? Because I was like mechanical, nsobola okukanika ate nsobola n'okukola ki okutunda. if I get some money from YouTube, like time against out, if I get some money, then I can go back to sewing machines, or I can open up a shop.
Another question.
Eh,
I also tried doing it full time, and I never had a job. But I don't know how they call this. Is it called depression when you're all alone? You get that feeling when you always in the house. You suffer from that. I don't know how you manage that. Since you're doing it.
Kama watu you know abantu abamaanyi betwagala enseka kasente bateeka omulimu esiwa omulimu guno tulina nkommo ne madamu so gire bakubemuko ku kifaananyi pulaani okitegedde tuleme kwebowa.
Okay, answer that please.
You're talking about depression. My
You're
friend,
growing fat.
let
you
me
see that?
let me tell you.
Remember the last
Omanya
time
chingeze
He has a different book for that.
No,
Not this book. It's not in this book, right?
I know. No, this book is a personal question. I just want it's different. I'm a born again, you know. So, chongambye cha depression, you know, you can create a society around you sometimes. Yeah? Oba n'ofunayo mukwano gwo oba n'okola ki like gwosobola okubeera naye kati ffe ng'abali singo mukimanyi bulungi oluusi tuba twebwa naye tewali kyakukola ki tewali kyakukola oba olina okufunayo mikwano oba ki ne gikubeereramu awo ya oba olinayo ekirala
kyekyo mukama wange.
Ekirala ku ekyo eri channel bagitwala oba
eriwa
Uganda News
Uganda News Updates tebagitwala actually kati ate gyenfuna kusa because I just rebranded it with a name and yeah, it's
It's yours.
yeah, you can take.
Obedda mwe mwetuddeko wamanko nasajja akutulye pizza.
Mulye, you can
Bano bali mu
you
byabo.
can just leave 2 pieces. Kakati ekirala but I think this one is the same.
It was the other book.
You can buy some
Roger, it was the other
condenser
book, not this.
microphones, equipment, and so on, so that you manage your 2 or more channels. And another thing is data sources. Yeah? Like of recent, waliwo gundi sim card bagiyita Leila. Oba omanyi nti no toli well conversant obanga tolina bulungi ssente oba tokola ki nga asobola n'okukwata mu area yo, you can use it because it serves like cheap data. Yes? Oluusi tekwata naye naye abamu bagezaako abamu bagezaako oba no trying out some sources oba kati nga Freaky Friday and MTN there is something called Wednesday Gaga Wednesday. Yeah, Gaga bundles. So you can try out those ones. So managing quickly your channels. Thank you so much. I'm called Roger Maros.
Ladies and gentlemen, about data, we have to be smart. At least we know there are those bundles you can load at midnight and upload your content. Put it in private so that you can launch it whenever you want. So there are so many excuses. I don't have data. What? You can even compress your video. Are we together?
Kyensinga okumanya okusevinga data.
Please, we have to be smart. Fena sente tetuziyina naye kugamba oyina okwebereramu. Bw'obanga video eri very heavy, please note this down. If your video is extremely heavy, look for an application called Handbrake. It's free. Handbrake. Look for it.
The PC one.
PC. Look for it. Download it on your laptop. It will squeeze that video. If it was say 1 GB, it could compress it to 350 MBs. But the quality won't be compromised. The audio might be, but normal people don't listen to those things. They might not know. But if you're so particular about certain things, you might see a small difference. So we are trying to minimize these excuses. Data yali yabuze, the video was 10 minutes, but it was 5 GB. I couldn't upload it, all sorts of things like that. If you don't have those resources, please ask us. We shall send you those links and you'll download those free resources. Just a moment. Yes, for data. Come here. Come here.
There is an app. Right now.
It's sensitive. So, Madam, somebody wanted to say something about excuse me. Can you read Are you ready to speak? Please come here.
This girl has some good knowledge. But where's Patricia now? I find it hard.
I thought that's stereotype.
But she told me she's going back to Chicken. I remember. In the group.
So we are going to hear from Bonita. Bonita has a communication she wants to make. Please, Bonita. Ladies, you haven't been very participatory.
You don't have problems with your channel.
Once again, I'm Bonita, and my channel name is Bonita Aura. You can subscribe, please.
What do you pushing me on serious level?
Everything. I have no niches right now, as for now. So what I wanted to say, actually not even, okay, guys, you have a group over 200 something members, but when we make content and we put it in a group for support, really you wake up when you have only like 2 views, literally two views when you're having members 220 something. So I think we need to cooperate more. Like I watch more of Kenyan YouTubers. Those guys are so supportive to each other. They work hand in hand. They support, like literally it's like a group, it's like they're one family. So I think let's cooperate more, like pushing more videos. Like those people have not yet gotten that big audience. When we put our videos in a group, please comment, I can like, you know.
Let me say something about that. Give me your
Just a moment. Uplife, can you react to that?
This issue, always people raise this issue. Ensonga eno buli kaseera bagiraisinga buli tujja mu meeting wano. I've missed some meetings, but today, lucky enough, I was here. And I keep answering like this. I may be your group member, but I'm not your fan.
Yeah.
I may, because ennaku zino data bw'omulaba emisolo gifuuse emisolo tetukyakola byakwagaliza bino byagenda mbu tugende tumulabireko. Ebyo nabyo tebyaliwo kubanga tebikuyamba, nja kulabayo gumu nga mmanyi nti okitegedde. That's why wendaba nkuba screenshot ne nkugamba nalabye. Olaba tekikuyamba kubanga sinyumiddwa. Oyagala kati data we n'amuteeka ku kintu nga kimusanyusa kati gwe lwana nnyo otufuule bafaani bo oba okitegeera. Lwana nnyo nze nina basubscribe 12,000 enda mu 13 naye oyinza okuba toliiwo. Naye kyengezaako kulaga nti temunyigira bantu kubanga tagenze kulaba vidiyo yo. Kati olowooza nti bw'oba olina group members 2 nti automatically those are 200 views? No, si bwe kiba kubanga faamu ne mu group tetwogera, okitegeera. So ekyokulaba vidiyo, kati omuntu wajja ku makya n'agamba ziri views 5 kimanya yo William Leila ejja maloboozi kitegeeza bano baaganye. So kati nze baali banneeyogerezaako no.
Actually, not sigama mbu kunyiga, but just
kati what I'm trying to tell you, bw'ekyoba omanya group eyo y'amagezi, get the knowledge you need. Don't expect views. Tulinamu n'abalina 0 views mu group omwo nga tubamanyi nga te tetubalaba.
Kyensaba kiri kimu, it's like this. Okulaba tekigenda tugasa nnyo. Nze nange ndaba njagala nnyo abandabye nga sibamanyi because baba mpagidde genuine.
Yes, that's genuine.
Ofuna, but what we can do to support our fellows, abaana be Uganda tebasharinga bannaabwe.
You need to share.
muteeke bannamwe ku community page. You lose nothing. Aiza fali tukikola bulijjo siwe kiri. Asimwe Brenda, I always do it for them. So you do it for you know.
Yes, by the way, this thing of community, it is a very good thing if we need to help each other.
Yes.
I may not view your video. Naye bwe njiteeka inofuna views 8
Then
mu bantu abagifunyamu interest. Anti kati community is at a certain stage osobola okufuna community oba tonagifuna then bajja gikuwanga.
But community
naye kyengezaako okulaga nti kati enaku zino the easiest way okimanyi nti naawe bw'okola video n'ogisharinga ku community eyo ng'olede eri ku channel yo ate ekulamanga. There is a secret in community tabs. Kati mwekwate nnyo abantu abalina community tabs, let them share for you. Nze nyina channel kati abantu balowooza nti ngula ba subscriber oba ngula ba followers. Omuntu for example someone, let's say let me talk about Leila Kalanzi. I began her channel and in around a week yali alina ba subscriber 1,000 neyebuuza baavuddewa nga ye alina eyiye bulijjo gyeri nga tabaweza. Okiwulira nga tabaweza oba otegeera. Kati abantu babeera nga bamumanyi but she needs exposure. Yeetaaga muntu akikubyeko amuyamba musharing. So nze okusharinga eri omuntu ku community tekirina kyekiyina. You don't even pay. Tekirina kubanga nze it's just a matter of pressing a share button 1 second nga maze. Ate kirina effect yonna ku nze newe man sharinze n'ekiki. Naye community is a good what? So kati okugamba omuntu agenda ku viewing the better nakusharingako gundi yo ku community ye.
Newe bastatus ya WhatsApp.
Kubanga ojja kufuna ba followers nga 3 nza abafunye interest mu gundi yo muwakawo.
Guys, tugezeko kola emikwano. Let's make friends here. Oleme kuva eri ogwe mu inbox y'omuntu. Guy, kato sharing bintu byange takumanyi. You don't have a profile picture. You have a weird name. Maybe you have just a strange name. So the person takutegedde. So what I'm saying is, guys, let's be very real. That's why it's very good for us to meet, because you can attach emotions. You can actually act because you met somebody. If on your WhatsApp you have a name that we do not know, please don't blame us if we can't respond in time, because not everybody knows everybody, honestly. So start with a conversation, be friends, then and actually also make good content. Because imagine Uncle Mo sharing a video, asking Uncle Mo to share your video on his community tab, and very well you know that even you, the video you made, you don't seem to like it very much. Sure, it's not fair. So audience ya Uncle Mo naye twejja mutegeera jaga naye Leila abuzeemu simutegedde kati ani ono gwa sharing. So twebereremu. You might imagine if you can't ask Uncle Mo or Leila to share a video about Lubuye. Sincere. They can't.
Yes.
It's really very difficult. So please understand your friends
here. Let me tell you one thing. This is one of the secrets. Nze bwe ngamba nti nkola channel empya enkya giwe mu week ejja kuba ina subscriber nga 15. As long as nina logo on TV, I can share any channel and it grows. That is if the people have showed it, have picked interest.
I want to put some.
So you should strive hard to get community tabs, because community tabs nange manyo kucha nga nataddeyo video kusawa nga 8 ne bucha ku macha sawa 2 ngeri mu views 8 just kati ngenda wenjira ku macha ngeri mu views 8 I share it on my community tab. There is an advantage with the community tab. You already have a title on your video, but you have a to do another caption and it tops up your title. So when it tops up your title, ngendo kulaba nga views zikyuse osegeera so it is very important.
Okay. Now about sharing, what she was trying to mean is like they share the links in the group and we don't react. Now you sharing the link in the group may not actually, it's even bad.
I would say I bring it that way. Why is it bad? We are in that group and we are very many. We are many people there in our different niches. Exactly. Now, you're going to share your link in the group. Yeah, probably a quarter how cooking.
Yeah.
Now, me, I'm doing ndikola lugambo. Ninayo kastora kali planning. Kenjagala okola okujayo. Now, nzo okujja ne me coming and click your link. Trust me, I may not complete it.
This bill is here. It is I'm having my part. It is 32,000 for hibiscus. Then I'm seeing other abandoned
Okay.
I ordered for hibiscus 16 glasses.
Now
Let's listen to this man.
So when I click your link, I'll bump into your video. Sigenda Jimalayo. Chances are high that I will not complete it because it's off my niche. Now, this paints a bad image on YouTube to your video.
Your numbers.
Yes, actually ka view. Actually, sometimes after some time, ne algorithm kasangulayo. Then the following day you'll be like, hey, I had 54 views, but now it's 49. What happened? Now, those are the people who came. Now, my advice would be, when you are a YouTuber, put time to learn. Every day, at least learn how to edit a video, how to add something. How am I going to get more views? How am I getting more subscribers? And still, even this thing of that share this on my community tab. I'm doing tech. Later, I'm bringing a channel which does farming on the community tab. Now, on my community tab, I'm giving my audience your niche. When Jibawa, now for example, channel gaming. These are crazy people about all the time. Balo was at this.
Or sharing the farming gaming channel.
Yeah, exactly. So, it may work, it may help you, or it may not. Sharing what? Yeah. So the singer won't put the goal.
Let's be honest, guys. If you're a gaming person, don't shock your viewers by showing them cooking videos. It's just not fair. Honestly, it's just not fair. Don't stress people. Sharing. Please, it's just not fair.
No. For example, Kamaleo, my point. I think we are all in that group, but I believe no one has ever seen my link. My YouTube channel is called UG Tech. I do phone repairs as my profession, and I record phone repair solution in form of tutorials. But Zikola siziteka in that group because I know when I put them there, I may share a video which I quarter ku FR.
Give a round of applause for my brother.
Ngenda video. Yeah, FR Pinga, no one here understands it. But there is what you that audience say out there. Abakolachi, abajimanyi, gabajajira. So zokutekayo chipate chigenda kolachi.
Mr. Musinguzi, I wanted to introduce somebody here. Mr. Musinguzi and Edge Media. Kindly introduce yourself. They are some of the administrators between let them introduce themselves.
basebo ne banyaba mulamusiza amanya nze Mr. Musinguzi nsonyiwe nzijemu ekikeerezi naye mbadde na appointment y'omusawo nekindisaamu naye nsanyuse nnyo okubala bweda ndi ku live nga ndaba bemwogera so nsanyuse nnyo okulaba nti tuze mu bulungi abantu bembadde ndidde okulaba n'abalala bendabye ogusooka ankomu yaliko olumu MC ku mukolo gwaffe ku mulimu awuliriza bulungi n'abalala ndi content creator nkola content wa travel ku YouTube channel yange bagiyita Mr. Musinguzi so just search and
omusawo yatya se
soko tulize omukulu oli oya kulonda lemo
Zamta Grayson na Edge Media TV naye channel sikyagiwa nnaku z'obudde naze mikolo kati channel nyinyawo okula nayo yes na Edge Media weeriye ekyayita sente zaayo
something kyembala njagala okwogerako YouTube erina tools ezisobola tuyambako abantu abamu tebaagala nnyo okutunuulira analytics ezo eziriwo kati success usually leaves a trail wabeerawo videos ezaakola nazo zaakukolera kakati ebiseera ebimu weetaaga n'oddayo okko n'ozitunulamuko mbasaba busabi kubanga olutomera bw'oba totunuulira analytics zino ojja kubeera excited nti I have 1000 views naye nga retention time buli omu yalabyeko eddakiika emu n'adduka. Are we on the same page? Yep. Please look at those things. There are people who share screenshots that I have 2K views and they share and they forget the detail. That retention time is the most important thing. If your retention time is so low, YouTube doesn't end your video, even if you have 2K. Because those people just click, so let's work on, and how you work on retention is making sure that you hook your viewers. Let it be interesting. Let your video progress into becoming something more interesting.
If I'm top on it, top in
it. Recommending. Kati kama vile YouTube, always the platforms z'abazungu ziri well set. Fe tuzidisorganizing, ate ne twe disorganizing Africa. Kati lwaki wabagulawo a Facebook page. Bakimanyi bakubuuza category mwogwa.
Business.
Bakubuuza oli public figure, oli comedian, oli munnamawulire, oli ki? Bayina we bayina okurecommend. YouTube ekubuuza, what is the category of your channel? Are you a comedian? Are you doing news and politics? Are you doing gaming? Are you, so that gaming bakuyambe bo bamanyi bafande ba gaming gye bali bakusuule ng'eyo. First of all, check, is your category in the right, position or in the right audience?
Cooking.
And makeup and besides that, there is something njagala katondo nnyo. Abaana bano abobuwala, I just love them because of one thing. Mwena abali wano muli bawala okujjako ono omukyala. These young ladies, me I'm just happy to see these young ladies joining the YouTube industry because tebagibaddemu. You see, in Kenya, girls are taking it all. So they are lacking some aggressiveness. Chovolaba ojja kusanga nga ani bonita afunyemu okutya mutima. I'm just requesting you guys. Njagala ofuuke strong enough. Wano wado galenzi goka nga tubala YouTube. Katula zifuna bati abawala. So embalaba nga bali wano. Let's just push them together. Mubere aggressive enough. Temwetulako. Walo yabadde akola, I was talking to this one nga akola beauty. Nemugamba bakola beauty bafuna views n'okusinga bakola kyekirala. Abanyugemba labi. Naye creativity.
Abawala. Sina abawala bokanza abantu bagamba bakola travel and tours. Gw'okugenda ku CP Falls. Ate n'otulaga bode yo bwe yakula. Sikitegeera n'otugamba laba Uganda's most beautiful island. N'otulaga mubiri gwe. Ekyo kimu. Oyagala kutulaga island. Atoli mu thumbnail ejjude mubiri gwe. Si kibi. Kubanga gola omubiri gwe kuyisaawo. Oba kitegeera. Tunuulira abasajja ba Wodemaya, abasajja abaana ba African Tigress. Biki bye bakola. Okitegeera ayinza okubalaga omubiri gwe fine. Naye omuntu ajja kulaga mbu agenzeko mu katale katale. For that. Ogenda tuukayo ogula ennyaanya omala odde ewaka mbu oyagala view.
What's different about that?
Can't anyone do that?
Kati omukyalo oli openja njiwadde gwe n'abasigadde. Buli akola beauty and lifestyle n'ebyo badde nsaba obaweeyo omukisa bakukyalireko balabe okola ka makeup ko
waba designinga hijab zo okitegedde mukitegedde bulungi binadde gamba look for some people abalina impact onakubulire ye makeup wamukola atya engoye azigulawa kijja kuyambako okitegedde so mulalimu okunoonya people who can add on your things kuba tubadde nga tubabuuza buli kiseera bakuzaalawa baserebu serebu omubuuza oyambala biki obigula bakutwaleyoko one day that is it
maybe ekira kyenjagala okwogera bw'oba tosasula rent manyi rent yasinga okustressinga bw'oba tosasula rent excuse ina kuba nga ntono ezibeerawo kulemesa because there are people who don't create because the hustle they are really trying to stay afloat. Uncle Mo mentioned something that people get desperate because they don't have another job. Don't leave that job until your channel has grown to that level. But if you're not, the beauty about this actually, if you have sisters and brothers who are in this very lengthy holiday because of the pandemic, please tell them to start creating content because that might change their life forever. We don't know when people will go back to school, and even if they go back to school, they will be different. They could still get back to their channels during their holidays. So let's talk to our people, these young sisters, brothers, cousins, nieces. Because the world has changed. People don't want to read blogs anymore. Everything is on TikTok and YouTube. Twitter, but getting back to the point, honestly, let's the more you create, the more you find out what will work. And I noticed
try to get a niche. Tugenda kukuba akasavu kanyama tusobola nti enkugambye nti ne YouTube webagikola basengeka ne bamanya nti wano we tuliteeka aba gaming, wano we tuliteeka aba news and politics, wano we tuliteeka aba tours and travel. Kyokka gweokola tours and travel ne news kati YouTube negaba nayo naye tuteekewa ne bagigamba nti eyo gitereke ne bagitereka nga tekuba views teri recommended anywhere gwe n'obeera nga oscrolling about n'olaba eyange eyatuyazeko kubanga olina channel za news and politics wa subscribing.
There's people who are struggling with watch hours. Watch hour technique yayo sinene nnyo tono. Mwabasobola raising 1,000 subscribers. You can live stream. Teri kisinga kubeera kyamakulu like you having nobody inaka abantu bameka, but if you can maintain them for at least 40 minutes basinga abantu 10 nga buli mwaka kulabeko second nnya wemanyizo tulako nyumeko ne bafani bo ne babo inaka abantu batano wocha wejja kukola ki wejja gendo bongo inako at least 2 watch hours out of 5 nga bamazeko time than okuteka videos ndizoteka nyingi ojiteka mwana ajikuona unaasirika tulaba nga tekola ki tekula. Don't those ones who don't have the 1,000k for life, you can premiere those videos. The recording go premiere banga live osekera ezanye ne bake abantu aba meka
atwa mugaso kwa premiere anti esika notification
basinga
omuntu amusinikira notification
having a live video premiering is better than you uploading a video. You can get 100 viewers but ngatizina makulu olina afuna views maker bazira bibiri serious wocha waija kula mangu omalize ngo kikoze eki okiyisemu so wena ogeno tuka ngaba subscribe bajja size ndiku siri nyo wa amanyi so fenda kuzino nefuna ba subscribe bibiri oba 15 no binaku because they keep on following every day washtegera. So girls, I'm emphasizing you people, we need a vision on a continental level of Uganda. We are so powerful, but to limit the ones here to collect content at Amble.
So, ladies and gentlemen, questions? Yes?
Yeah, I wanted to add on.
We are winding up in 15 minutes.
I wanted to add on something simple. You guys doing vlogging, I don't know if you guys even do own websites, because websites are so important. Are you guys even owning websites? Because you can start blogging for free. Google has a free platform, it's called Blogger. And you can start without even buying a domain. You can get monetized without even buying a domain. So you can maybe start with that. And the good thing is that you can use your YouTube channel to promote your blog.
and your blog to promote your YouTube channel. So it's a win-win situation for you. Me, I usually use that. I put ads on my blog and then I embed a YouTube video. I don't know if you see this, but when you click share, you see an embedded link or embedded code for your video. When you click a share button, you can embed that onto your blog post, and then you have ads on your video when playing, and then ads on your blog. So if you out of content on a blog, you can also post content on your YouTube. You already have videos there. So it's a win-win situation for you. For those of you who are like struggling for views, because Google will promote you. Yeah.
Thanks. So guys, Uplife is going to conclude this session. This place is closed at 5:30. So in 5 minutes, it's going to talk about some issues that we've left out.
So we have left out major issues affecting people who are monetized. First of all is copper. Copper mwagirabako. Simanya children's walalala protection yali chi agency oba biki. Kati eyo copper edoteeka ly'abaana. First of all, do not, if you are a content creator, ne oba okola content ng'olaba abaana bamunyumirwa, bw'obanga ekigendererwa kyo kya kumonetizinga channel yo, do not put that it is meant for children. Because you will not get any money from children. Abaana tawali advertiser ali awo nga mwana nti ali mukusasulira content oyo. Okitegera? Era bw'ogambye nti it's not set for children, it will not earn the money. Kyakubiri.
And also if you set it for children, because of people who are weirdos online, your video will not be recommended to people who are adults, the people who are child abusers and such. They'll be. I'm saying if you mark your video as for children, it will not be recommended to adults as a way of protecting children. So your video won't get as much traction. It will be recommended to children, yes, but then the adults won't see because they won't protect children.
Before you do that, you need even to go to your analytics and know which age group views my videos the most. Hey, go olabanga it is 18 below, go take a call, it is set for children. Sikuina hapo buzibu. Eyo njifuddeko. Kyembadde njagala twogereko age media ogenda kuntangaza is tax information. Guys, are you okay with tax information? No. Views eziva mu America bazitaxinga. Did you put your tax information there? If not, bagenda kutema 24% percentage off without talking to you. Ezijjane bagenda 24% yavuddeko.
So it's up for the America. If you don't put for it, you're going to...
I want you to elaborate on that. On tax information, how to go about it.
Tax information, you find it in AdSense, and everyone is required to fill it in. So if you are doing purely Ugandan content, and you're sure your viewers are in Uganda, you need to submit that information and show that your channel, your viewers will be from Uganda. But then if you are doing beauty and you are targeting the entire world, maybe the country, for example, US, they will get 30% or 24% of the money picked from US viewers. You get? If there are only 100 people from US that watched your video, YouTube will compute and say 100 is equals to $2. So 24% of the $2 do not touch the views from Uganda. It's only US. However, if you don't fill that form, even if you are doing purely Ugandan content, even if you are doing, they will charge 30% flat on your revenue. But if you fill in your information rightly, they will charge 24%. That is if you get views from the US. 24%.
So, what do they fill in that information?
Now that information, you, in AdSense, there is a specific portion for tax. Of course, you fill in your name, your...
Do they need a TIN number?
No, it's optional.
You need a TIN number.
It's
Or tax
optional.
identification number.
But it's optional, I think.
You don't have a TIN number.
I have a TIN number, but it's optional. All Google products, all Google forms, aren't you? All Google forms
But have you realized that
on a general scale.
it is affecting our revenue?
It's already affecting us.
Our revenue nga tugiteeka.
Nedda woyina akakyeto kalamu n'okiraba kyeto.
Abatemyetemye edda by'ototeka.
Nedda byebyo
When
24%.
you get the invoice from the US, they will tax those goods.
Apply. Let me say this. It's confusing many because that law is not just in the US.
Yes, it is already worldwide.
It's in US
It's even going to
or Australia. So Australia takes its portion, US will take its portion. So sometimes that's why you feel right? Because that law, that tax, some countries do, some don't have, especially those rich countries with the big CPMs.
Okay, let this man elaborate on
Okay, what it is, right? Like, okay, the form that you say, the form has to be filled. But if you're a taxpayer in your country, like for example in Uganda, you have a TIN number and you pay tax, fill up that form and you're good to go. Then they'll not charge. If you are a taxpayer, they'll not take the money. If you are not, then they'll take the money. That's what it actually says.
Okay.
That if you are a taxpayer in your country and you're paying tax from your income, like for example, you earn income, but you're paying tax, they won't deduct the money. Because I've got on my other channel, I've got viewers from most of the other countries, not from my country, for other countries. But I paid tax and I put up the form and they didn't. I got the money, but they did not deduct that tax. If you are paying tax,
So
you need to be a taxpayer.
So that I think simply we can go with this. But now I'm trying to tell you, our prime goal is to get monetized. And when we get monetized, of course, we face the same problems, even though we still face the same problems now. When I get a problem and monetized, it affects me somehow. Okusinga gwe atali monetized. Kwanza inachemfiirwa I'm living on this. I'm telling you my last word, guys. Do your best and read your emails. Zenyina abantu bemanyi ng'ebyo ebintu bibaguddeko bugwi sente zimaze kwesala nga YouTube ebatemye 30%. Ne bagamba ate bino nga tetwabitegeera. Agenda okebera mu email nga tezisoma nga gye ziri. So YouTube communicates through emails. They will never call you. What the number ebagirina? They have it. Naye tebali kukubira. By communicating through emails. It's a wrap. Zemba jekengalo.
Banange, let's conclude the thing. Mwema mfulumano, we can have some simple videos. Someone talked of a group photo, having it from outside. Then, thank you so much for coming, Mr. William. You indeed deserve to be our president. He deserves to be our president. Guys, thank you for coming. Yeah. Okay. Ekirala bannange mulinde mu katono. People, those ones kamala okujjako sibalangira ng'ensewulira.